In 1847, the Whitmore plantation sat on 300 acres of Virginia cotton fields. Two sisters ran it, identical twins, and they shared everything, including a man who had no choice in the matter. Then both got pregnant within weeks of each other. The scandal that followed would expose a hidden truth that nothing about their perfect plantation life was what it seemed. Sarah Whitmore stood in the parlor, hands on her swollen belly. 6 months along, her twin Elizabeth sat across from her, equally pregnant, same term, same father. A man named Thomas, who belonged to them on paper, but who'd been caught in something far more complicated than either sister had planned. "We can't both have these babies here," Sarah said. "People will talk." The problem wasn't shame. The problem was inheritance. Sarah and Elizabeth's babies would be born free, white, legitimate heirs. But Thomas had another wife, Clara, who worked in the kitchen. She was pregnant too, 8 months along. Her baby would be born enslaved. 3 women, same father, 3 very different futures. The Whitmore twins inherited the plantation when their father died in 1845. No brothers, no husband. Just 2 to 3-year-old women managing 300 acres. Thomas had been purchased in 1844. Strong, educated, could read and write. He was assigned to work the house, manage accounts. Sarah noticed him first. By spring of 1846, Thomas was spending nights in Sarah's quarters. Elizabeth found out by accident, walked in on them. What happened next shocked everyone. Elizabeth didn't rage. She asked if he could visit her room too. Thomas, who had no legal right to refuse, found himself caught between twin sisters who decided to share him. But Thomas had Clara. They'd married in a ceremony the enslaved community recognized. They'd been planning children, planning to buy their freedom. Now Clara watched her husband disappear into the main house every other night, watched the twins' bellies grow, felt her own baby kick. Summer 1847. All 3 women were pregnant. The twins figured it out in May. They told Thomas together in the library. "We're both expecting," Sarah said. Thomas looked between them. "Both?" Thomas thought of Clara. She'd told him 2 weeks before. "Congratulations," he said, because what else could he say? 3 babies, 3 different legal statuses. The twins' children would inherit everything. Clara's child would inherit slavery. That night, Thomas whispered to Clara, "We have to run. I'm 8 months along. I can't travel. After the baby." "And go where? With an infant?" She turned to face him. "You know what happens when they catch runaways." Clara's water broke on a Tuesday. The baby came fast. A girl, perfect and small. "What will you name her?" Rebecca, the housekeeper, asked. "Hope," Clara said. 2 weeks later, Sarah went into labor. A boy. They named him James. Elizabeth's labor started the next day. Another boy. William. 3 babies in 16 days. The enslaved community whispered. The household staff knew. And slowly, people in town started to notice. The church ladies began asking questions. "Isn't it remarkable how both Whitmore girls had boys so close together?" Mrs. Patterson said after Sunday service. "And that kitchen woman had a girl just before." The math wasn't difficult. Thomas was the only man at Whitmore House. By October, gossip had spread through the county. Then a lawyer arrived from Richmond, hired by Whitmore cousins who'd expected to inherit. He filed a challenge. The twins were unfit, engaging in scandalous behavior, unable to manage the estate. The night before the court hearing, Rebecca found Thomas in the barn. "There's something you need to know about the twins." Thomas listened. "They can't have children," Rebecca said. "Dr. Harrison told them years ago." Thomas stared. "But the babies aren't theirs." The twins had planned it for months. They'd approached Clara in early 1846, made her an offer. Bear children for them. They'd pass the babies off as their own. In exchange, Clara and Thomas would be freed when the children turned 21. Clara agreed. Thomas couldn't breathe. "She was going to tell you. Then she found out about you and the twins. Got pregnant naturally." Everything fell apart. So, James and William are Clara's. Switched at birth. Hope is actually one of the twins. The twin who bore her gave her to Clara to raise. Rebecca grabbed his arm. The twins needed heirs, legal heirs. So they paid Clara to be a surrogate, planned to fake pregnancies, switch the babies. But Clara got pregnant for real. Yes, so the twins faked their pregnancies too. Padding, staying home. Thomas leaned against the wall. Which baby is which? James is Clara's. William is Clara's. Hope is one of the twins. 3 babies. 3 lies. 1 impossible situation. The courtroom packed with spectators. The cousin's lawyer called Dr. Harrison. Doctor, was there anything unusual about the births? Doctor. Harrison looked at the twins. He'd known them since childhood, been trusted with their secret. No, he said. Nothing unusual. He was lying. He'd delivered hope to one of the twins, helped stage the deception. The judge ruled in the twins' favor. They kept the estate, but the cost was high. Spring 1848. The twins sat in the parlor, each holding a baby. In the kitchen, Clara held Hope. "We need to leave Virginia," Sarah said. They'd discussed it for months. The scandal continued. Society shut them out. But Clara had other plans. She found the twins in the library. "I want all 3 children," she said. The twins stared. "They're siblings. They deserve to grow up together." Clara's voice was firm. "Give me my children, all 3. Give us freedom. We'll go north. You keep the plantation." Sarah and Elizabeth looked at each other. "If we do this," Elizabeth said, "you can never tell them the full truth." "I'll tell them they're siblings. That's enough." July 1848. Thomas and Clara received freedom papers, along with money for travel. They left with 3 babies, Hope, James, and William. The twins sold the plantation in 1849, moved to Charleston, lived quietly, never married, took their secret to their graves. I found this story in the Whitmore family papers, donated to the Virginia Historical Society in 1923. Letters between the twins, Rebecca's diary, Clara's memoir, Dr. Harrison's notes, all hidden for 75 years. Clara and Thomas settled in Boston, raised 3 children who were told they were siblings, which was true, just not in the way they believed. Hope married a printer. James became a teacher. William went to sea. None ever learned the full truth. The twins lived to be 74, died within days of each other. In 2019, 3 families discovered through DNA testing they were related, traced it back, found the truth. Descendants of Hope, James, and William. All siblings, connected by one impossible situation in 1847. The twins thought they were solving a problem, but they didn't count on Clara getting pregnant naturally, didn't count on love complicating their plans. In the end, all 3 women lost something. But those 3 babies? They got freedom. They got family. Even if the truth was buried for over a century. 2 twin sisters, 1 enslaved man, 3 women, 3 babies, and a secret that couldn't stay buried forever.